Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to my channel. It's your girl Runa and I am back with a beauty review wear test. You guys know I am so into these wear tests right now. That's all I'm doing on my channel, plus makeup tutorials. I'm just doing so much on my channel right now. Like, can you agree? If you agree, like the video. Today I'm going to be testing out the LA Girl Pro Coverage HD High Definition Long Wearing Illuminating Foundation. That is so long. So anyways, I'm going to test this foundation out. I'm going to wear this foundation and I'm going to tell you guys what I think about this foundation. Obviously, I always tell you guys the tea on a foundation. So the first things first is I'm going to give you guys details on this foundation. So this is the LA Pro Girl Foundation Pro Coverage. I'm going to go on to Ulta.com, which is where I bought it. I bought it from Ulta. And I'm basically going to explore the foundation with you guys. Pro Coverage Liquid Foundation. And I'm going to do the Pro Coverage Liquid. So it comes with 16 colors. I bought mine in store and they didn't have that many colors in store. I guess they have the darker colors online only, and they only sell, yeah, see, I can already tell that warm beige. I got the color warm beige. I think it's going to be too light for me because I think originally I should have got soft honey, but those are online only, which is okay because I'll just return this if it doesn't work. So it's a long wear foundation. It's supposed to be ideal for a flawless looking coverage. Lightweight formula is comfortable for all day wear. Paraben free. Antioxidants. So I guess they're trying to do the makeup skin idea where like your foundation's good for your skin. I don't know if you guys have seen that trend lately. And so it looks like there's 160 reviews and it has a 3.5 star. So that's going to be very interesting to test out and see if I agree with the reviews or not, since I'm a AKA beauty expert, because I test a lot of beauty products in a week, in a day, in my lifetime. So yeah, let's go ahead and take this beauty blender. Go ahead and take this beauty blender and this Pro Wear LA Coverage. Oh my gosh, we forgot to talk about how much it is. It is, I think it's $8.99. Yeah, it's $8.99, you guys. So I have a warm beige. And I love that it has a pump. A pump on any foundation is amazing because I hate when I have to like, that's one thing I hate about the Maybelline Maybelline has a really great foundation. It's Pro something. I'm going to be reviewing that one as well. Haven't done it yet, but I have it. And it's in a glass bottle and it has no pump and you have to like press it out. I hate when you have to do that. So it's now on here. I can almost guarantee this color might be a little too light for me. But before we go ahead in with that, let's put a primer. I'm going to go ahead and put on the Maybelline Master Prime. And this is their Hydrating Smooth one. I actually really like this one. So now going in with the foundation, and I'm going to, oh, you know what? It's actually not a bad color. So this foundation is actually really thick. So when you have such a thick foundation, I would recommend using a damp beauty blender. It has a, you know, the funky wannabe vanilla smell. I mean, I feel like it actually matches me pretty well. The warm beige. And I'm an NC42 in MAC, you guys, so I definitely think this foundation is brown girl friendly because there's so many shades that any brown girl could kind of like wear. And I don't think that it has like, a lot of the time when foundation goes darker, it's either really orangey or really red or really gray, and I don't think this one is any of those. It's actually a really nice neutral color, so I'm here for it. It's going on really good. So it says that it's a lightweight foundation, and I would say it is lightweight because I don't feel like it's stuck on me any type of way. It's blending really well, but I do feel like it's emphasizing on my texture a lot. So it's like I have texture here. I don't have a lot of texture on my face, but where I do have texture on is on my cheek area. Just right here. I don't have texture here. I don't have too much texture here, but it's really emphasizing my texture a lot. in areas that I didn't even know I have texture. Like any foundation I use, even the ones that I really, really love, always gives me a lot of texture here because I just have texture there. But this is like bringing out my texture in areas that I'm not used to seeing, but it does feel very lightweight, and the coverage is amazing. It's a full cover. It's definitely a full coverage foundation. I know a lot of brands, especially drugstore brands, are very notorious for saying something's full coverage because it's very marketable, but it's not always the full coverage that they claim that it is. But this foundation is actually full coverage, and the claim is 100% real. So I mean, I wouldn't knock them for that. They're real on that. So I'm just gonna wait for it to dry a bit and then give you a first impression. Okay guys, so I think this has dried a bit. So I would say that it doesn't dry as fast as any other Pro Matte foundation does. Okay guys, so since this is an illuminating foundation, it definitely has a very pretty glow to it. It has a very nice full coverage effect to it. I feel like they said medium to full coverage, but this is more on the full coverage side. So a little goes a long way. I do feel like the color is really good. The color range is amazing. I feel like it matched my neck perfectly. I look like one even color, which is very, very rare to do in a cheap foundation or an affordable foundation. This foundation is $9, so that's super affordable. So this foundation is super affordable, and it's really hard to get the exact tan color, especially for an NC42 skin, but this did it. But I would say the con to this foundation right now is because it's an illuminating foundation, it is basically hugging to all of my textury areas right now, and I don't like that. So I have a little bit of fine lines over here, and then I have some texture right here, texture around my nose, and it's hugging every ounce of my texture everywhere. I have a very dry skin, and I always wear a hydrating primer because I have dry skin, and I know that's not the problem, but this foundation is maybe not dry skin friendly. We look like we're cracking, and we need ocean, and we need someone to pour some all like water into the ground for the homies type of thing. So yeah, if you're not careful with your dry skin, you can definitely look really ghosty with the wrong foundation. And right now I feel like my skin is not as hydrated. I feel like my skin's feeling a little tight right now, so that's how it feels. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and go into the wear test and wear this throughout the day. So right now it's 1:17 in the afternoon. I'm gonna wear this for a full 8 hours. I think that's the only amount of time that I can actually get out of this. I don't think I can get anything else out of it, but yeah, I'm gonna do a full 8 hours and see how it wears on me. And you guys know always I am a big fan of, you know, freedom of choice, so you guys can always choose to purchase this foundation down below with my link. Of course, it's an affiliate link, and it does create me some commission for my channel and to build up my channel. Also, always understand return policies of every place you shop. Ulta, Sephora, there's always a return policy. That I really want to encourage people to explore makeup. If you want to know about makeup, watching videos and all this stuff is really good for you guys, because you get informed on how the makeup performs, and it helps you kind of like weed out all of it, you know, all of the makeup that's being thrown at us all the time. But at the same time, try a foundation out. If you don't like it, girl, you better exercise that return policy and get it returned and get something different. That's the only way you're gonna learn about makeup. I feel like women always come to me with all their makeup struggles, and that's something I want to teach women, is explore makeup. And that's how I got into makeup, and that's how I got better at it, is because I just always explored, and you know, I was never embarrassed to exercise my return policy, because you don't like it, didn't work out for you, return it, try something else. That's okay. That's what return policies are there for, and you should use them. I know there's like a taboo feeling towards return policies because all these brands and managers and everyone tries to act stupid about it, but if you don't like something, you don't like it. And I'm sorry, but there's really great products out in the world, and until you find the great ones that are for you, then you know, you're just gonna keep searching, you know. Or you could just be a product hoarder like me, and you don't care about returning because sometimes you just like to have 35 bottles of foundation, and that's okay. So anyways, on to the wear test. Hey guys, what's up? I'm here to give my final verdict and also a little wear test for you guys on how this foundation lasted all day. So honestly, the foundation wasn't that great the whole day. If you see, it really grasped onto my dry patches right there, and then also there's some fading done right here on my nose. That's normal. I have a cold, so a little bit of fading of the cold, like I was wiping a lot. And then I don't ever get like such an extreme crease right here, and there's like an extreme crease right there from the foundation, and there's a little bit of like, it's just a little bit of fading everywhere. So it's not really a full 8-hour wear. It actually advertised that it was you know, a long wearing foundation, but it wasn't really super long wearing. I feel like because I have a dry skin, this foundation didn't do so good on my skin. I do still feel a very tight feeling, and which is kind of crazy because it's an illuminating foundation, and illuminating foundations are always very hydrating, but this wasn't as hydrating. So yeah, personally, since I have dry skin, I wouldn't recommend this foundation. I don't think I would recommend this foundation to really anybody, because I feel like it's you know, there's a lot of products on the market, and in order to get recommended by me, I think it has to be like a stellar product. I mean, nothing against the brand, you guys, you know, I never hate on brands. It's just, you know, based on products. Some products are just not that great. So personally, I would give this foundation a 2 because of how much fading actually happened. This whole patchiness right here, I would give it a 2. And the 2 stars are mostly because 2 is for the color range and how exact this color matched my face. I just wish the foundation formula was way better. Unfortunately, it just didn't fit my dry skin. So if you have dry skin, definitely wouldn't recommend this foundation for you guys. But other than that, LA Girl has a lot of other great products. Don't knock them until you try it. Always remember that part. If you guys do try this foundation, make sure you guys really test it out, and then also practice your return policies. And you know, what works for me didn't work for me, it might work more for you guys. So go ahead and take the time to test that out. Okay guys, so this is the finished review of this foundation. I hope you guys enjoyed this, you know, review, and you're ready and excited for more foundation reviews. So I will see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, and I mean, I guess go on my socials. I'm sorry, I'm a little sick right now, so I'm not as like all here, but I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.